Sick of your car and maybe it just broke down, wanting to buy a new one? Hold off, because I'm going to show you what millionaires and mechanics both know about this topic. Showing you as we repair this 2004 Ram 1500 RumbleBee for one of our subscribers. So I had a customer drop off this RumbleBee. It's a 2004. It's a nice single cab truck. Supposedly it's making motor noise. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm getting ready to fire it up. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, whew, that is painful. Let's see what she's got under the hood. So we got a Hemi with some problems. So I'm going to pull it into the bay. We're going to pull the motor out. We're going to tear it down, dissect it, and see what's going on, and then get a good motor put in this thing for this customer. He's a great guy that lives here in town, so let's get it done. It turns out he's one of our subscribers, so this is great. So just tell us real quick, what are some of the things you'd like to do with this truck? You shared with me briefly, but what are some things you would like to do with the truck?
Now going through the rest through the transmission, transaxle, it's 4-wheel drive, putting in drive line, rear end.
You don't keep it for a long time?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and also replace all the front end components as well. Yeah, drive linkage.
So a lot of times whenever you've got a car, this is an 04 I think, right?
Correct.
So this is an 04. A lot of vehicles that are 04, they're usually not worth putting the money it takes to get them fixed up, but some of them are. I think that this is one of those that it's worth putting the money into it, and I think he kind of loves the truck. I mean, I love the truck, and I think they're great. So
yeah, it's a RumbleBee.
Yeah, it's a RumbleBee.
Yeah, there's only 625 of them made.
Yeah. So
04, 4-wheel drive, black. Yeah, it's worth keeping.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So in this particular situation, this RumbleBee has been sitting for years. And so he's confronted with the question, do I fix it or do I sell it? How do you decide? Millionaires and mechanics kind of have something in common in the fact that for the most part, they're driving cars with no payments. Most people will actually replace their car for repair costs that's less than 2 car payments. The average millionaire is driving a 4-year-old car with 41,000 miles on it. Makes you think here about leveling up. You think, I'm going to level up and get a new car. Well, leveling up actually has a different meaning when you talk about buying a new car. We'll get into that in a little bit. No car payment is really the way to level up. I haven't had a car payment in over 25 years. And millionaires and a lot of mechanics, they don't have car payments. And there's a good reason for that, because the average car payment is well over $500 a month. Now, if you think about that, if you take that same $500 a month and apply it to an IRA from age 30 to age 70, you're gonna have $5 million. That's a lot of money. That's leveling up. Okay, so here we go. We got the RumbleBee. We're gonna do a little R&R, little RumbleBee restoration. So I'm excited to get started on this. Let's get her done. So what are the actual costs of getting a new car outside of the additional $500 a month payment that you're going to have? Well, one, you're going to have higher insurance, liability you can carry if you own your vehicle and you don't have a note on it. Whenever you finance a car, the bank requires you have full coverage in case something happens to it. So just being able to have the option of having liability is really nice. I have a sweet spot of year range of vehicles that I get, usually about 10, 15 years old, somewhere in there, something that I like. And I carry liability on all my vehicles, and we have 7 family members in our house. So anyway, it saves a ton of money on insurance if you have the option to just carry liability, and probably a good idea to carry some uninsured motorist insurance, which is not very much on top of that. Also, the extra tag and title registration. Also, the shop rates for new cars is a lot higher. Diagnostic fees are a lot higher for newer cars. Not to mention the fact of the depreciation. As soon as you drive that car off the lot, you're not going to be able to get the money out of it that you did that same day. Even if you try to sell it that same day, it's just not going to happen. The dealership's got to make their money, so they're marking everything up. Even if you buy a used car, those people got to make their money. They're going to mark it up, so it's going to depreciate. Also, there's fewer repair facilities for newer cars than there are on some of the older ones. There's also something that I call the freak out factor. When you have a new car or something that's really nice, you're just paranoid and frustrated, and rightly so, if there's any dents or scratches that happen if you go to Walmart or wherever. And then one of the things that they try to sell you on is the warranty, which I know gives you some sense of peace of mind, but unless you're on top of everything, those warranties are not helpful. And I'm only saying that because I can't tell you how many customers I've talked to that brought their vehicle to me because the dealership wouldn't honor their warranty, or because they had their oil changed at a different lube place, or whatever it is. If you think about it, the dealership is concerned about, saving money. They want to pay out as little as possible. If they can get out of a warranty claim, they're going to do it. I've heard story after story. So just buyer beware on that stuff. Okay, the motor's out. We got it on a stand. We're going to take it down to our room, tear it down, and see what's going on. Some kind of knocking in there, which I'm guessing it's got to be the crank. Sometimes these early models will drop valve seats, but I think in this case it's probably the lower end. We're going to find out. It could be both, maybe drop the valve seat. But either way, we've got some oil and antifreeze mixture here. A lot of times this could be some head gasket as well. Okay, now why you should fix older cars. This is where some of the real gold is. First of all, don't buy things that you don't need with money you don't have to impress people that aren't even going to be at your funeral. I know a lot of times people want to get a car for image. Try to throw that out the window right now for your own good, your own sake. Throw that out the window. Trying to figure out to fix or sell, I get this question a lot. And usually what I say is sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. And that just means that if you have a vehicle, you're coming to me and I've got this repair and the car is great other than this repair, I'm letting them know that, hey, it's got this problem, but you could be getting into another vehicle. Let's say you sell your car, you get into another vehicle, and then it's a whole nother devil. It's got problems that were as bad or worse. And all of a sudden now you're in a worse situation and you have a car payment. So sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil that you don't know. Also, some of these older cars, they're cheaper to fix. They're easier to work on. Obviously you don't have a car payment, which is a bonus. Now I'm gonna tell you a little story. This is me and my sister Lisa. She's awesome. It was a Nissan Altima, and it was maroon in color, and the particular year that she had these, the clear coat was really bad about peeling off. Anytime you'd see them, you would see this issue. Now the car ran really good with the exception of that, but she has a job where she helps to beautify people's homes. So a lot of times she goes on site and she just wasn't feeling good about her car, and she was really wanting to get another car just for that factor. And so I kind of shared with her some of the same information about, hey, you know what? You don't really want a car payment because I know it's going to give you some relief in the moment of having this nice car, but then you're going to have this burden. Why don't you think about maybe painting your car, which, maybe it's somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500, and then you'll have a great car and you won't have a car payment. And she went back and forth a little bit. I mean, I can understand she was frustrated with her car, and I've been there too. Ultimately, she did decide to go ahead and paint the car. It turned out great, and she's still driving it today. So now if you think about it, had she gotten into a car payment, and let's say it was $500 a month, I mean, that's $6,000 a year. So now she's saving that money. She's enjoying the car she has. And what a great, kind of a testament to this philosophy of keeping the cars you have and taking that money and kind of socking it away, which was good because I believe she had a month or two where things just got a little slower at work. And I'm sure that extra, $500 a month would have just been more of a crunch on her. So that's a really, really good reason why why to fix your older car, to keep your car instead of buying a new car. Also, another benefit of having an older car is you know what the common problems are. So here's an example. Let's say it's 2003 and you see this Dodge Ram truck, it's brand new, and you buy it and you like it, and then you come to find out it has this engine failure, a valve seat dropped. And turns out this is a systematic problem that they've had for many years now. But since you had that brand new car, you weren't able to uncover that. In 2009, they had a new issue which we've talked a lot about already with the cam and lifter thing. So having a car that's a few years old, you already know what are the reoccurring common issues, and then you can decide if you're willing to accept that issue or just be like, you know, I'm going to pass because I don't want to mess with that. Another benefit to the old cars is the freak out factor. You're just a lot less stressed about if you're driving and a rock, you know, falls off somebody's car or something. I mean, it's not great, but it's a lot less stressful if it gets scratched or if it gets dented. Another thing with these older cars is there's a lot more familiar technicians with the older car. You don't have to try to find somebody that knows how to deal with this newest and latest thing. And so a lot of people, a lot of different options with pricing comparisons so that you can get a lower price. So those are some great gold benefits of actually fixing your car or fixing an older car or keeping an older car. Okay, one of the things I'll always check is on the rods, side to side movement is okay, but any up and down movement is not okay. There you go. That's your spun rod bearing. It's 7 at night. I'm going to end this for the night. And then coming tomorrow, I'm going to build this guy a great motor, get it installed, and get that RumbleBee back in action. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I've got my engine kit ready. I'm getting ready to assemble the motor to put in the RumbleBee. Okay, so when should you sell your car? How do you know when? Well, here's a couple of guidelines for you. Frame rust, structural damage, repairs that are exceeding the value of the vehicle. I've had some people bring vehicles to me to get the motor replaced, and the cost of it exceeded the value of the vehicle. And I mentioned this to the customer just to kind of make them aware, and they understood, but in their particular case, it was sentimental reasons. It was their dad's, or sometimes it was their son's, and their son had passed away and they didn't want to get rid of it. But in a lot of cases, if you have a repair that exceeds the value of the vehicle, that might be a good time to go ahead and get another vehicle. Now on this particular RumbleBee, the value of the repair didn't quite exceed the value of the truck, just a little bit under, but this is kind of a unique. I think it's a single cab, black RumbleBee, Hemi, 4-wheel drive. So definitely I think it's a good idea to keep it. Some other reasons would be fuel efficiency. It makes sense if you've got one that just guzzles gas and you can get a vehicle that gets better gas mileage and you can recoup the savings, then that's kind of a no-brainer right there. Another reason would be lifestyle changes. Let's say you have a change in the number of family members you have, if you're having kids, or if you all of a sudden you need to be toting around your grandkids, you need more space, and that's obviously a good reason. If you run into any of these issues and you're trying to figure out if you need to get rid of your car or not, or if you're at the crossroads where you have an expensive repair and you're trying to make the decision, always get a second opinion about the repair itself. Just because one shop says it's $2,000 doesn't mean that another shop won't fix it for $700. So getting a second or third opinion would be very wise. Now that the motor's ready, let's get her done. All right, who's ready to get this RumbleBee running? Ooh, I am. Hey, how about let's get the motor installed first and then we can try and start it. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, we got her finished up. I'm gonna go test drive it. And also I just called the customer and let them know that it's ready, and turns out that they're a subscriber, which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it too because this thing's been sitting for a long time. I'm ready for it to shine up pretty good. See you in a little bit. Very nice. How much? Sweet. She's washed up. I gotta hurry up, get back to the shop because the customer's on their way. So, RumbleBee. Now here's some hacks on how you can level up without any debt. First of all, try making the car payment every month to yourself. So keep your car, repair it, and then pretend like you're making a car payment. And you can keep that for yourself. You can put it in a rainy day fund, a car repair fund for anything that needs to be done. Or if you want to be saving to get a nicer car, you can put that into a fund. Just a great way to do it. Just pretend you've got a $500 a month car payment and then faithfully pay it. Other thing you could do is you could take that money and you can invest it. So let's say you have a $500 car payment that you're kind of paying to yourself. Well, you can take $250 a month and you can put it in some type of investment, and then take the other $250, put it into a car fund. Or if you want to put all $500 into an investment, however you want to do it is great. A little hack that I do take some of my own vehicles on longer trips, but a lot of times I'll actually just rent a car because a lot of my vehicles have Hemis in them, no surprise. So if I rent a car, I can save money just with fuel efficiency. So I'll rent a fuel efficient vehicle and it'll be cheaper, and the money I save in gas will pay for the car rental. And the great thing is all the wear and tear is on the rental car, and then of course there's insurance on it. If it breaks down, they take care of it. That's kind of a no-brainer there. Now, as far as leveling up your ride without debt, this is how I did it. I started out with just a beater car. Once I learned how to work on cars, what I did is I would buy one that had a problem and I would fix it, and then I would sell it. So if you're driving an 03 Ram, it has a problem, you fix it, you sell it. You buy another one that's got a problem for less money, you fix it and sell it. Anyway, after 3 or 4 cars, you can level up to a much nicer car. And sometimes you don't even have to put any mechanical work into it. It's just a matter of getting it detailed and then selling it. And then sometimes people are just in a position where they don't want their car anymore. You're just at the right place at the right time, and you have an opportunity to buy a vehicle at a great price. Well, go ahead and buy it. It's a great way to level up. There's some good creative ways on how, if you're wise with how you manage your vehicles, you can really level up instead of spending a ton of money on a new car that's going to be a headache and it's going to saddle you with debt. So hopefully that's helpful. Okay, I got back from the test drive just in time. As soon as I pulled in the bay, guess who showed up? Customer.
Hey, how's it going?
This is Steve right here. So I'm going to let him fire it up right now. So why don't you go ahead and pull around there and fire it up?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Nice.
Sound a little better?
Oh yeah, that was really good. Yes, sir.
Oh, this is great. So this is wonderful to have him here, and I've talked to him now a couple times, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely.
And I would
gratitude as well. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, 100%.
But anyway, this is David, Hemi Garage Hacks, and this is Steve. He's one of us, so this is great. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you.